guys. I'm going to talk a little bit about Retzev concepts. Retzev, the way we approach Retzev in the gym here at Krav Maga Nation is Retzev, most people know, is Hebrew for continuous combat motion, continuous fighting. And at its basic core, it is similar to combination theory in boxing. Different gyms, different instructors may interpret Retzev to, at its basic core, some will expand on. Some people talk about the rhythms of attack. Some people talk about combinations. We utilize all those kind of different definitions of it and have our own approaches to it. So, at its basic core, it is just combination theory of overwhelming your attacker's defenses with your own attacks. So if I kick low and he kind of defends low, I attack high. I attack high again. I defend low. I attack high. Attack high again, and then attack low. So wherever his defenses are, if I'm punching high, he's now open low. So then he defends low. If he's used to defending in the center line, the attack comes to the outside. It is a series of attacks over and over and over again so that you can defend 1, 2 attacks, but your 4th, 5th, 6th attacks are going to get through. In order for that to be successful, they have to come into it with a certain flow, a rhythm. A lot of times people will punch 1, 2, and then kick, 1, 2, 3, and then like a knee. And there's too many gaps between those notes. For instance, turn around. On different beats, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Or 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is regular beat, on the beat, on the notes. Then there's the half beat, which would be a 3 count would be, all right? So when you fight and you're utilizing Retzev, your attacks are on the half beat. It is not 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? It is in between each attack. There's like there's no gaps between the notes. It's a flow. It's a rhythm. So as that kick comes out and comes down, the other attack comes out. As that's pulling back, your next attack's coming out. As that's on the return, the knee's coming out. As that comes down, the elbow comes down. The other elbow comes down. The uppercut comes up. The knee comes up again. So it is something that should be trained because not only does it flow much easier, it eliminates the gaps between your attacks, which allows you to overwhelm his defenses more. Those gaps get wider, his ability to react to those attacks increases. Now, not only is it combination theory, not only is it on the rhythm or the broken rhythm of, coming in at different angles and attacks, it is also, what we do is we'll talk about directional Retzev, meaning if the attacker's next to me, I don't turn and attack, I hit and I turn. So my attack is not 1, turn around, 2, 3. It is hammer fist and turn that person around, so on the half beat, my attack comes out. So that's using an attack to open up. So it's like, some people wouldn't call that Retzev, but it is, really. It's a continuous attack as I turn and engage into my opponent. So there's no gap of me turning around and walking into an attack. Because if he starts to throw a punch at me and I just turn around and getting hit. So my attack protects me, boom, before I'm even turned around. I've hit him like 3 times. Then at the core of Retzev is what I call progressive attack. Meaning, and this is why I always tell my students when they throw offensive front kick to the groin, I don't emphasize the return and bringing that kick back. Because you've decided to close the distance. You have an entry. Your entry, you decide to attack and close the distance between you and your attacker. So if I kick and then I bring it back, I just gave up all the ground I just gained. So I want to kick, and then as I come in, continue with my attack. It's progressive. It's not 1 step, reset, punch, punch, and then knee, and then reset. I kick, I punch, I knee. So my attack is coming forward. It's a progressive attack. But what happens if one of those attacks doesn't land? Do you reset? Do you revise your attack plan? No, it's progressive. So, and you see this in yellow belt. And we catalog this as a Retzev number 1. And some people, like I said, don't even notice this is actually Retzev, but it is. If you're turning around and you're here, if I'm kicking somebody full force in the groin, there's probably 2 things that are going to happen. 1, I make contact and he bends over in pain. So I kick and he bends over in pain, my hammer fist comes out. but it's one attack. It's kick, and as that foot comes down, my hammer fist is here, and it comes straight down the back of his neck, and then I follow up. It's kind of like the first time you're introduced to Retzev in the system. You know, you realize, wow, okay, before this foot's even down, before my hip has even had a chance to reload, there's already other attacks coming out. Then you see the next option, which is you go to kick him in the groin, but you barely hit it. It takes a half a step back. I don't restart and do another attack. If I go to kick and he misses, my foot comes down, I follow up with my straight punch, full extension, my other straight punch, my knee. So you can salvage something. Right? So I miss, oh shoot, I don't reset and then come up with something else. I kick, okay, it's fine, he's at a distance, and I continue attacking. You change on the fly, you adapt progressively. So if there's a line between me and my attacker, at every moment we're engaged, there's an attack filling in the beats. So I close the distance, and then I'm attacking, he's going back, I continue attacking. But, you know, I don't wait, I don't kick, and then he goes back, and then I come up, and then I circle out and try to engage him in a different angle. No, I want him going backwards, I want him defending, and I want him overwhelmed by his attacks so that he can't defend. So you can actually train this, especially in green belt level, you start to train, you know, actually attacking with different sides or attacking with the same side. So this one is just really simple. I'm going to kick to the groin, but then he's going to take a half step back, and I'm going to kick with the other foot. So I kick to the groin, and I just continue progressively attacking. So I kick, I land, and he's too far away, I kick again. So one more time. I kick, I progress forward. Now, he doesn't go back that far to kick. So I kick, and then the knee comes out. All right? I'm next to you. It's just, I'm going to kick, but better away from me. I kick him to the groin, but he's too close, so I throw the knee. All right? Or maybe he went half bent over, and then boom, I project my knee forward. So I could kick, and then he's far enough away, and I kick again. Or I kicked, and now he's right here. Or I kick to the groin, and as that foot comes down, I come up roundhouse to the other side. That's just teaching you how to progressively move forward with your same attacks, same leg attacks. Kick to the groin, knee up, kick to the groin, knee up, opposite kick, all right? So all your attacks should be progressive. They should all be on the half beat. When you practice your Retzev, think about what's being loaded. Your hips are being loaded for the hook, and as it comes back, the knee comes out, elbow, elbow, uppercut, knee strike, groin kick. Distance, measure your distance. Don't throw a kick if you don't have enough space to throw the kick. And it's not a kata. It's not kick, punch, punch, kick, knee, elbows. It's whatever the person gives you and whatever you need, and you can get there, all right? So stay light, stay on your feet, ready to move forward, and think about not restarting and recalibrating, but to flow into it. Even if you mess up, even if you jams your elbow, turn it into a hook. That's how we approach Retzev. Progressive attack, directional changes, continuing with a high number of combinations to overwhelm his attack, continuous movement the whole time that you're attacking. There is something happening to whatever you're doing at all times, every direction. All right, those are our Retzev concepts. All right, let's go. 20 minutes.